there is this thing that's with women. They don't allow women to brag. I brought her here and she's already carrying shoulder. Oga, what were you doing while she was carrying the shoulder? Did you help her to put shoulder pad? And say, baby girl, calm
Enjoy
down.
your
Like,
life.
enjoy yourself. Let us try and enjoy this life. Me,
Yeah.
I love enjoyment.
Hello guys, we are back to the second segment and we still have Emem on the show with us. So Emem, thank you so much for all that you've been saying and sharing with us, and I'm sure people are learning a lot from what you have shared. I want to see your perspective about women in business. Like, what's your advice? Like, we started with issues of business, women having their own money, maybe making their own money. So what is your advice? Some people feel that women should be at home, take care of the kids, or don't do anything, don't be out there. But women nowadays want to step up. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think it's really commendable that women want to step out. And there is nothing wrong with, being home with your kids. But you see, money is a very important factor in this life. There is nothing you want to go to right now or you want to acquire that does not require that monetary power, right? And as a woman, having your own money is going to remove a lot of burden from your spouse. And it's going to remove a lot of burden from you too, because money is going to make things easier. Now, when I see women that are kind of relaxed, they don't take risk, they don't feel the need to move out to do what they need to do, it's really, really heartbreaking. Why? Because those kind of women grow up to become resentful women. They become very, very angry. And when somebody is resentful, gradually it becomes bitterness. And they do not just use this resentment to bring themselves down. They even rub it off on their children, rub it off on their family, and rub it off on other women too. There are women that actually make moves, and they are the ones that will sit in the corner and say, is she the only one? What is she feeling like? Must she do everything? Like, there was a woman that sent me a chat between she and someone, and the person was asking her, how many things do you want to sell? Right? Because this person was selling a lot of things. Like, I think she's in, you think I'm doing entrepreneur, there are people that do way more.
Yeah.
There are women that do way more. Like, kudos to them. So the woman was complaining to me, telling me that, oh, can you imagine what this person is telling me, asking me how many things will I do? And I was like, what's your response to her? She was trying to just tell her that, please, if you want to buy from me. So I said, look, tell her to mind her business. Or why don't you see what I'm doing so that you can motivate yourself to start doing your own thing, right? Because I don't feel like anybody is useless. There's nobody that is useless. Everybody has something to offer, right?
Yeah. So, but in this scenario, what do you feel? Because, like what you have just said, there are some people in business where they start competing against one another. We're in Canada. The Nigerian community, like I would say here, it seems to be a little bit small, but still big. And you see a lot of people starting business, and then before you know it, somebody far, not too far in the same community, starting up a similar business, and it now becomes, like there's a lot of competition amongst the same people, members of the same community. People will say the sky is big for everybody to fly. However, we are still within that same Nigerian or ethnic community. So what is your take on that? How do you see that? Because some people feel, oh, this one has also gone to start, because we are telling women to start businesses to start. How do we manage that kind of scenario?
It's true that the sky is actually big for everybody to succeed. And I think I like competition. It makes the blood warm. Is it not boring when you are the only one doing something? You cannot serve everybody, right? So if there are other people doing the same thing that you're doing, I think it's supposed to challenge you to think of a different way to now deliver your own goods. For instance, I'm an MC, and there are so many MCs now, compared to the, other years when I was starting and everything. Although there were other MCs before me when I started, but I know that I have successfully put my name in the list of sought out MCs when you're talking about Saskatoon MCs and even worldwide by the grace of God, right? So when we talk about women coming up with business and everything, and if you see that what you are coming up with, someone else is already doing it, you just have to come with your own style. Like, I MC differently. All right. There are other MCs there that have their own style. And it's now good when people are able to choose. And whenever they are making their choice, they are not saying, oh, I'm not going with MC Blank because I don't think she's good enough. No, they may not go with me because I may not fit into what they actually want. For instance, I'm going to give a very realistic instance, right? There was a time when someone was having her birthday party. She didn't pick me as her MC because I wasn't her tribe person, in the sense that I won't be able to call out all those Oriki, all those Yoruba things, those things that you will use
Like,
to
yeah,
praise
there are sometimes
people,
you have to speak their
speak the
language to,
language.
like, yeah.
Yes. Now, that for me was very, very heartwarming, because she's not saying, I'm not choosing you because you're not good enough. I'm not doing it because you won't be able to give me what I really want. And every time you're thinking about business, you think about customer satisfaction. If I am unable to satisfy my customer, what's the point of having a business? So I don't care if the market is saturated. Come with your own style. Okay, let it be that you're not just opening the business because you think it's something that is trending. I can tell you that you can start something that is trending and it's not going to work out for you, right? Because you're not coming with that flavor. You're not coming with something different. For instance, this cup, everybody knows that this mug, it has open table and it's done by one company and everything. But there's how I'm going to drink from this mug. It's going to be different from how you're going to drink from it. There's how I'm going to drink it. I may be drinking water. You think I'm drinking coffee. You think I'm drinking something luxurious. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right?
That's Emem for you guys.
You have to put the oomph in what you are doing. If you do not do it, trust me, there is no point starting a business in the first place.
An interesting section, and honestly, for the a few minutes that I've joined you, like, I've really learned a lot of things. But I have this question. We all know the role of a mother, like the role a mother plays in the life of her kid and also in the life of her husband. For a woman who is into many business, I love business myself. I'm into multiple things I do together. Like, how do you balance that with family, ensuring that you are there for your children, there for your husband, and home fronts generally?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So there are different seasons in people's lives, right? Now, there are women who just give birth to children and their children are very, very tender. You can have the idea for business, but I won't advise that you carry the bulk of that project at that time when a baby needs you to cater to all his or her needs. How do I mean? There will be a woman coming out now who has maybe teenagers or who has children that are already 10 years and above and they can take care of themselves. At least they can do certain things for themselves. You cannot compare the life of that woman to a mother that is just, nursing a baby. So you have to know the season and time that you are in. And it is okay to nurture an idea. It's okay to think about that idea. While you're nurturing that baby, taking care of that baby, you're already writing down, okay, in the next 2 years, in the next 1.5 years, this is what I want to achieve coming after maybe this baby has
Going through that phase. Period.
Yeah. The confusion we have now is that everybody wants to have an opinion on, oh, as a woman, you should be able to do this, you should be able to do that. But if you check the life of that person saying that thing, they may not be in the same phase and stage that you are in. So be careful what you listen to. For me now, I can travel, I can, because I have a partner that will look after the children while I'm out. For some of you, it's not going to be easy for you to achieve that because you may not have that immediate support. Don't force it. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, it aligns with your present situation. Children are very important. They are a blessing from God. I do not support children being neglected or kept in the hands of total strangers while you pursue your dreams. Because at the end of the day, if you pursue your dreams and your children are not satisfied or well taken care of, you may regret it later on. Right? So attend to them, take care of them, ensure that they enjoy the warmth that parenthood brings, but also have that time where you now map out your dream. Map out the things you want to do. This is what I want to achieve. Then the moment this child has gotten to that age of, okay, I think I can now pursue what I want. There was a time I had a conversation with a lady, because I have conversations with women a lot. Oh my goodness. So many things go on in the background. And a lady told me that she gave 10 years of her life to her children. Now, while we may want to applaud her, she didn't seem like she enjoyed what she did. Okay? Because she sounded like it was a waste of time. Because now she was trying to struggle to now get a job, to get herself together. And I think maybe at the time when she was having those 10 years, she didn't really think it was okay to sit down and map out or think of the things that she really wanted to do, because she just went 10 years is all done. Then now here I am.
Start from the ground root. So no strategy.
Yeah. So all those times when the 10 years is running, I feel like let us be strategic about the things that we want. Okay, what do I want in the next XYZ years? What do I want to achieve? Okay, if this thing is not something I can achieve now, what do I need to do to get to that point? Okay, what if I don't have money to have, maybe to even support that dream? There are free courses. There are free people. See, I listen to Miles Monroe, all those TikTok videos.
Yeah.
I will listen to him from A to Z. Listen to Grant Cardone.
That's a course on his
That's
own.
a course, yeah. Like there are people that actually give these free courses. Just listen to them, write things down, and when it's time for you to now move, just move with the
You just
speed.
apply,
It becomes seamless.
because there are life coaches that just talk on their TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Or they'll tell you, buy my course, buy my book. If you can't afford it, use the skills they have even taught you
In the
to
class.
at least
Oh, yeah.
apply it, so
Oh,
that when you apply the little, then you now be able to get more, right? Going back to that issue on business and women in businesses and all that, what do you use your take? Because there are some people in business, but we know that not just about community, African or Nigerian or anything in diaspora, but generally in life with people in businesses, probably we are talking about women, people tend to block one another. Because we've said the sky is big enough, try and expand and all that, don't be afraid of competition and all. But there's still the other side of the table where you have people trying to backstab one other person just because you are in the same business community. You are selling probably similar products, and maybe even if it's not similar, but you just try to. What's your take? Is this something you have experienced before, where people try to spoil and destroy somebody else's business?
Okay, so let's just say, first of all, I don't care. Okay. So you have to have confidence in what you are doing. And there is this popular saying, don't hate the player, hate the game, something like that. I don't know if don't hate the player,
Never
hate the
heard
game.
that.
It's nothing personal. At the end of the day, whoever that is trying to bring you down is trying to, I don't know how to put it now. So maybe because I'm talking this way because I have read books and I've seen that deceit is something that happens from time to time. And you need to understand why this person is trying to be deceitful. Sometimes they may not necessarily know that they are doing something to hurt you because they are trying to maybe shine their own light brighter than yours. So they will dim yours, but they're trying to make it brighter. So it's very important that in business, you get knowledge. Understand that backstabbing did not start today. And that is why I will always go for someone who is very outspoken. Like, tell me what you want, than the people that just smile in your face and do you strong thing later. Now you have a business, you are responsible for the policies that you bring into your business, right? You are responsible for minding your own business. Now, if somebody is trying to bring you down, you need to understand that there is a reason why they are doing it, and it has to be with maybe making more money or having to cover more areas than you. I don't care if somebody is trying to bring me down because I know my worth. I know what I'm able to, like, I feel like if some people are dragging a particular tool, like, I want it now, give it to me, I will leave that tool for you and go and look for another one. I create my own walkway. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. I create my path. I don't have time to come and I don't have time for that. Yeah, because competition will always be there.
Yeah, sure.
And everybody is unique in their own way. And I have learned from my competition, actually. They have taught me to be more rugged when it comes to making certain decisions that will help promote my brand. Because you can learn from competition. See, my sister, if somebody is trying to bring you down, unless maybe they are coming to your face to tell you, I am bringing you down, then in my case, it is rumor. Because sometimes you hear people say things like, this person said this about you. It is rumor. The person didn't say it in front of me. The person didn't come to tell me. It's a distraction. We need to know what is a distraction and what is beneficial to our business. If this thing is going to be a distraction to your business, then ignore it. I think the problem with most businesses is that they want to fight every enemy, back at every dog that they see. All right? If a dog is barking at you, allow it to bark. When it's tired, it's hungry, to go and eat food. I don't have time for competition.
That is so
That's
awesome.
Just grow and grow out of them. I mean, they will now have to catch up with you later.
So we're of this opinion where there was this scenario about where women change when they come to the diaspora. You know, where they say, I'm married to this woman, and then when we moved abroad, because it's now a common thing in African communities, particularly when they are in Ireland, UK, London, America, Canada, Australia, wherever they are. And you now see the squabble between spouses. Oh, she has changed. When we were in Nigeria or when we were back home, she was so and so, and now she's here. She has grown wings. Sometimes it's in nursing. they put her through school of nursing, or she went to study nursing. Now she earns more than me. She now feels like she's superior. What's your take on that?
Okay, so first of all, if let's use genders now, if men are complaining that their women have changed and they are now carrying shoulder, sometimes maybe your inability to allow her to gloat is why she's now rubbing it in your face very well. Sometimes let us allow people gloat a little bit. Let people carry shoulder up small. Do you
For their
understand?
husbands?
It's for your well-being.
Oh,
Not
explain.
necessarily, because a husband, when he gets a very good job in Canada, say he comes in and he used to maybe work the regular, maybe he worked in Walmart. No disrespect to people working in Walmart, but those are not the kind of jobs that people
Want to
aspire
pursue
to.
as a
Yeah,
career.
because you're talking about professionals that came from Nigeria and they are packing boxes in Walmart. They want something better. Then maybe during the course of his time in Walmart, he now lands a 6-figure paying job. I'm sure you know his movement will change. He's not going to be the same person he was in Walmart. He's not going to talk like the lowly servants that, the way there's how your status like improves you.
And
It
then-
changes you. Now, there is that transition of, okay, this thing is already changing me, I'm enjoying it, then I'm already used to it now. I think there is nothing to show off for anymore. Let me now relax and enjoy the largesse of the things that I'm working for.
Yeah.
Most times, women are not allowed to enjoy or have that feeling of satisfaction of, oh, I can get to this point. If you check the women that came from Nigeria, most times maybe their husbands were the ones that did the processing. In most cases, maybe did the processes of the stuff, and the women maybe did a little bit more like the man
championed
like the bulk of the expenses. He did it, right? So the woman and the man now come into Canada, and there is that shaky foundation. We are trying to get to know each other. We are trying to get to adjust to this new environment. We are trying to understand child benefits, the money that is coming in. How is it going to be? Who is going to be chopping the money? Are we going to be saving the money? Why is it entering the woman's account? All those things will be a problem. Say the first 1-2 years. Okay? Now, there is a point where this woman now starts to earn money. And let us say she was the type that was not working as much in Nigeria and she was solely dependent on that man. And if the man was the type that didn't really treat her as a partner, but treated her more like is it everything that you ask me for? You cannot do anything for yourself. Like you're always treating her in a condescending way. There is no how she will not want to
achieve
something just to show you that I bring something to the table.
And
Wow.
there's opportunities here.
Yeah. So now that brings me to the question of what do you bring to the table? I don't like that question. I don't like it because that question is never going to give a satisfactory answer to the person asking it. First of all, who puts the table there? Anytime somebody asks you, what do you bring to the table? They're asking you because they have quantified everything that you do and they've seen that it's of no value. That is why that question is coming up in the first place.
True.
Right? So when you see a woman acting in an irrational way, acting like a small bulldog, I'm making money now, nobody can suppress me. Allow it to just have its course. It will fizzle out. People relax. It's just like children. When
the initial excitement of like, I've arrived.
You get?
After some time, you see that there are people that have arrived better than you. Then you calm down, right?
It's just like the people now that come to Canada and you're living. We lived in apartments when we came in here, right? So then you come to apartments and you are just checking camera, snow is falling in the back and you're showing people back in Nigeria and they're like, your life is good though. But there are people that are living in condos, living in their houses, living in duplexes, living very la vida loca kind of life. And when they see your video, they'll be like, is it apartment that you are forming for? Like, I beg, wait some years. Do you get? But for you that is showing that video, that is your own success.
Current success. Exactly.
That is your own. Enjoy it. I think there is this thing that's with women. They don't allow women to brag. So when you start saying, I brought her here and she's already carrying shoulder. Oga, what were you doing while she was carrying the shoulder? Did you help her to put shoulder pad and say, baby girl, calm
Enjoy
down.
your
Like,
money.
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But remember,
I'm proud of you.
do you get, like,
Yeah.
there are some words that you will tell someone and they will know that this person is here for me.
Yeah.
Is here to carry that joy with me as
Right.
well.
Mhm.
Okay, because, yeah, my win is your win.
Yeah,
Your
see each other as partners.
partners,
Yeah.
Right.
So it will be a continuous vicious circle if we keep running down people's achievements.
You are not competing against one another,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You are supposed to
yeah.
complement one another.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of women lack. That's push. Like, oh, my baby girl, you're trying to. You bought one bag of rice. Wow, something you could not do before. Amazing,
Right.
But rather than she buying one bag of rice and she's just admiring bag of, and you not say your mates are building houses and you are here admiring bag of. That is her own success. You see, that bag of rice is her own achievement.
Carry it on your
Allow
head
her
like
to do
gala.
it. Period.
Okay, that's nice. So I have a question. Okay. Now, so a woman working, making money, especially like a woman that has multiple sources of income, money left, right, left and right. So where is this? Do you believe in this saying that our money? No, your money is my
Joint
money.
account.
Joint account. Your money is my money. Like,
Okay, so I will say something. When it comes to family and growing together, there is actually joy in growing together. That's just the thing. This our money is our money, my money is my money. I love to eat my money, but I also notice that I still use my money to do things for the family. At the end of the day, this my money is my money is still for the family. For the man, we know that most of the times he takes the chunk of the responsibility in terms of, making sure that bills are paid, right? Now, the woman too has to learn to step up and take support. See, I don't know how families are different. I don't know how it has been planned or what, you have decided to do with your families, but make sure that somebody is not dying in silence. Like the man is not feeling that burden in such a way that he feels like there is no help anywhere.
To add to what you said now, I believe that the man, the woman, they should cooperate when it comes to finances. Might not be 100 or whatever. It might not be 50-50, but the woman especially should support the husband because it's not the way that, oh, yeah, you're not the man. Men are supposed to provide and you provide 100%. Because if the man comes crushing under that weight, there's no way the marriage can be satisfactory because he feels that he's seeing you're earning, and you're spending all the money for yourself, buying clothes, probably aiming at Louis Vuitton, aiming at buying Michael Kors, and he is like just managing to the last kobo to pay for the house rent or mortgage, pay for insurance and everything in the car. He starts building resentment towards the wife that you are not supportive enough. And then maybe out of your $2,000 per month or per bi-weekly, you drop 200. Like, what do you want me to do with that? Are you not the man? I don't think that goes well.
Yeah,
so
that's not it's not I don't think it's fair. At the end of the day, we need to learn that being kind is a very important part of a relationship or a marriage or an institution. Let us be kind to each other. See, the stress is a lot. A lot of things are happening, and we don't want a situation whereby a spouse is dying for, there are people that just slump because of so much that they are going through and they cannot even say what the problem is. They don't even have that support. And it goes both ways, both men and women. Women too have the burdens that they face. There are women that actually carry the bulk of the family on their head, that they do everything from A to Z. And it's the man that is buying designers. There are things that when women talk about it, you'll be like, oh, okay, we never knew this happened. But what we're trying to say is that kindness should come first before anything. If you are not, whatever you're doing to someone else, if you feel like you're going to get offended if someone does it to you, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Right.
Please, I feel like this world, this life we are living is to be enjoyed, not to be endured. Let us try and enjoy this life. Me, I love enjoyment. Oh my God. And coupled with the fact that we are in a good place, in a lovely place that helps you to live wholesomely. How many years do we have on this earth to be miserable? It's so tiring. So please, let us be kind to our spouses. Let's be kind to each other. What you will not want someone to do to you out of the blues, don't do it to your spouse. It's food for thought, something to think about.
Okay, loves enjoyment.
Chop
Anytime.
life gang.
Like, yeah, can you let us know how you relax, your hobbies, aside from work, what are those things that brings
How do you
life?
unwind?
Oh, I love to go to restaurants to eat. I love hotels. Oh my God. The feeling of just staying in the hotel, laying on the bed, then go for massage. I love to do my nails. Right now, I've not done them. I need to go see my nail tech.
If you want to see Emem in her resting place, just check her Instagram page, her TikTok or Facebook page here.
Oh my goodness.
Then you'll be able to observe her baby girl life.
I feel like people should take time out for enjoyment. There are people that work, and their idea of enjoyment is, oh, let me just keep piling up the money. When I get to a certain age, then I cannot start taking those vacations. What if the person has stroke?
For that time.
What if something happens? There are so many things that come up in life that we never or nobody ever thought would ever happen. And when it just happened, all those monies that you're just packing somewhere, you now start spending it on problems. Please enjoy life now. If you have not left Saskatoon ever since you came to, maybe you've not left the shores of that city that you are in, and you have to make plans to at least go to Regina, go to Calgary, go to maybe neighboring places, go to a hotel, leave your house.
Spend a night there
and
and relax.
I was in Regina with my girls last week, Saturday.
Right.
We were in the hotel. We went to dance. Join a dance group. There are people that also have something against the community. They don't want to be part of their community. They don't want to. You are lonely. I'm sure that's why they sang the song "Lonely." I am so lonely.
Okay.
There is no need for you to be lonely when there are human beings around you. Community support is another therapy for me. Those people, especially when you're in the group, you're just chatting, making people laugh. People are laughing. It's sweet. See, I enjoy life to the fullest. I've been to places outside my city and I've met so many people and it gives me so much joy. It makes me younger. That is what I want a lot of people to do. Go out, be intentional about your well-being.
Awesome.
Revamp your wig.
Yeah.
Revamp your wig. Look good, smell nice. Be intentional about your well-being and just know that anything you do for yourself will always radiate. It will show. Your skin will glow, right? So that's all I have for women and men in general. Men especially. Enjoy yourself. Go for pedicure, manicure.
Yes.
Okay, there's this phrase that we hear, women supporting women. Like, what do you believe in that? What's your idea about that?
Oh yeah, I believe in that a lot. Women have been supporting women. You both have supported me. And it's a very beautiful thing to see, right? Though there are women that think that maybe because of they've been dealt with in a certain way in the past, they feel like women, avoid women, you see things like that. But no, we don't do that here. We actually support each other. We want to grow together. Even if you have issues, we still find a way to come together and grow. So women supporting women has actually worked for me. And I try my best to also support in my own little way because I have benefited from a lot of women too. So yeah, I actually appreciate a lot of women. They've done so much for me.
Yeah, so that's Emem. Positive outlook in life, no matter the negative situation around you. Always have a positive outlook, and that's why she's looking younger and glowing. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. And in the course of discussion, we forgot to say like and please subscribe to our channel. Please click that subscribe button. It doesn't bite, and we would love you to join our community. Final words from Okiki.
Like Isa would always say, life is for the living. Live life.
Yes, enjoy your life to the fullness. Any final words, our guests?
Just have fun, girl. Have fun. Life is sweet. Experience it.
She has said it all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.